Yeah, so I got a film like I was talking about here, Mirror Souls, October 25th. That's a Friday. It will be in Lindau Auditorium and Missionary Library in Greeley, Colorado. Yeah, man, it's a fun film. We had some fun on it. Um, every word, every dialogue in there, I wrote it with some heart. So I'm excited for it, man, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. I think you'll love it. And upcoming film while doing my guy Shawndelly's checkup. So coming soon, coming very soon, man. I'm excited for what we're doing and making. So appreciate it.
For the one next week, is that releasing anywhere else?
Yeah, so Mirror Souls first premiere will be October 25th, and after that, I'll just drop it on YouTube for everyone else to see. And YouTube channel, just my name, Carlito Hale. Watch my previous films there as well. So.
Welcome to the Deli. It's your boy Shawndelly, and we back for another video. Today we're doing something different. We're doing an interview with our director for our upcoming film, and he has just projects on projects on projects coming out. This man's been working, and so it's time for y'all to meet him and talk about these upcoming projects and just our story of collaborating with each other and all that. Want to introduce yourself?
Yep. Hey, man, it's Carlito Hale, bro, the one and only. Right now, I am enrolled at UNC, University of Northern Colorado, theater studies major, junior. I am 22 years old, trying to chase the dream of being a director and writer in the Hollywood industry. So, and here with my boy Shawndelly, man. So let's get into it.
I guess first off, can you talk about this upcoming project that you have releasing for theaters?
Yeah, so it's called Mirror Souls. It's about the dynamic of rekindling.
What made you come up with that title?
Man, Mirror Souls. So it was actually between Twin Flames and Mirror Souls. I don't know, it kind of just popped in my head. Cause Mirror Souls just being like, a mirror is a reflection of yourself. So it's like meeting someone that has the same desires or the same wants and needs in life. So when people say like, I found my soulmate, this is the mirror of myself in a different form and putting that together. So that's how I came up with it. It kind of just popped in my head, but like that's the meaning behind it. Just the rekindle of finding each other, yeah. So it's about this guy named Quentin. Loves music. He's a music guru. He has a best friend named Shane. He's a music guru as well. They grew up together. They own this record shop. They owned it for a few years, right after college. And he meets this girl named Rachel, and she's like a lawyer, or upcoming lawyer, like assistant. And it's like a love at first sight type of thing. You know, you meet somebody in a day, and they kind of find this bond or whatever. But along the way, it kind of doesn't work out because he ends up rekindling with this. I guess it was like a fling at first. They really didn't do anything with it before in college because they was college friends. And so she calls him, they rekindle, they get, they kind of reminisce about everything in the past and all the feelings come back. And so the girl that he met before, Rachel, this doesn't work out because he remembers and understands that the girl that he was once in love with in college, her name is Emily in the movie, played by Haley, by the way, shout out Haley. And so like he rekindles with her, and he understands that with Rachel, it's not really working. And so people say like, I don't want to start over. So it's like he doesn't want to start over. And so rekindling back with Emily is like understanding that you guys already have this same dynamic, like duo of love, you know, and it came together, yeah. Yeah.
How long did it take? Because you wrote the film, right?
Yeah, I wrote it. Yeah.
Okay. So how long did it take you to from start to finish? I know it's like days where it's like.
Yeah. So it being a short film is about like a 38-minute short film. Usually writing a script takes, I want to say like a week, like a full movie. Takes probably like a week for me if I have nothing to do and I just have like free time. It'll probably take me probably up to a week. But for this, it only took me 3 days. It took me 3 days of writing, bro. It was pretty quick. Because I knew the storyline, I knew how I wanted it to end, I knew the middle, I knew the conflict. Like I knew how everything was going to go. So, and then I just put in dialogue. That's all it was. Yeah.
Do you feel like it's easy to write dialogue between characters and making them different from like this project and your next project and stuff like that, where it's not like kind of repetition between characters or all that character mirrors the other, where they have like their own unique personality about themselves?
Yes. I find it, writing dialogue, I find it easier because I think knowing what the story's going to be about is more difficult. I don't know who said this, but someone said this in the industry that you have to know how it starts, what's the conflict, and how it ends. But the most important part is you got to know how your story's going to end. So if you don't know how to end, you shouldn't even start writing it. I forgot who said it. Somebody said that. But so every time before I like write a story or think about making a film, I got to know how it's going to end. So these two the film Mirror Souls, right off the bat, I knew how I wanted it to end. Like, okay, he's not gonna end up with the girl he already met. He's gonna end up with the girl that he already knew for so long. You know what I mean? So just putting in dialogue was kind of the smooth part of writing the script altogether. Yeah.
Do you have like people in mind, like actors in mind, or was it just, because I know I hear like some directors when they're writing their films, they'll have an actor in mind. It might not be the actor that plays the role, but it's like kind of inspiration for it, or was it more just seeing the character outside the box?
Definitely when I'm writing and I know I'm finna make this into a production, I start to think, okay, who can play this person, right? My first film that I ever did, Nice to Meet You, I wanted Calvin, the person that plays Calvin, I wanted to be Micah Brown. But he was already doing big shit already. Like he was doing this short film called Method that actually got selected for like a film festival. He was doing that, then he was doing some other things, so like scheduling wise, he couldn't do it. So I got my guy Jalen to play it, and he actually asked. So everybody in my first film, they asked to be in it. So I really didn't do the casting, they kind of cast themselves because it was my first time, and when I was writing, I only had one person in mind, that was Micah. So, but everybody, for my first one, everybody just popped in and wanted to do it, so I was just open to it. But for my second film, Mirror Souls, it was different. When I was writing, I was like, okay, I definitely know, not exactly who would play it, but like the personality of who I wanted to be. Like the girl that plays Rachel, shout out Elizabeth Larson. She's an actor. She went here, she went to UNC, she graduated in spring of 23. And finding her took forever, bro. Because I thought the hardest person to find was a Rachel. It took 4 months to find a Rachel, bro. 4 months. Everyone else was down. Like my boy that plays Shane, his real name is Isaiah, shout out Isaiah, he was down. The girl that plays Emily, she was like, everyone else, everybody in the film was just straight on like, yeah, I can do it. But finding a Rachel, bro, it was so difficult. Like at one time I had a Rachel, and I was like, yes, here we go. And then she was like, I actually can't do it. I was like, oh my God. And it took 4 months, bro. It really did. I could not shoot a single scene without finding a Rachel. So we ended up finding a Rachel, and then we were set. But yeah, so to answer your question, just casting when I'm writing is like, yeah, I do know who I want to be, but then just for me being an upcoming filmmaker, I'm kind of open to whoever, you know, yeah.
What's Mirror Souls genre-wise? Like, I know I hate like the subject of like genre, even with music.
Yeah.
With myself, like I don't like limit myself to a certain genre, but I kind of gets like people knowing like.
I get you. So Mirror Souls is a rom-com basically. I wanted to just make a straight romance, but I'm like, to grab people's attention, it has to have some comedy in it. So the Shane in the movie that's played by Isaiah, I made his character like the comedic actor in it. So that's why I put a touch on it, because I know it'll grab people's attention. So I made a rom-com, and I guess you say Nice to Meet You was sort of a rom-com too, and I keep like finding myself making romance movies, I guess because movies is a fantasy, it's a fairy tale, and wherever you put on it, like wherever your imagination is, you can make it your own. That's something I love about films too. So yeah, it's a rom-com.
All right, what's your like top 3 like genres?
Top 3
for movies?
Yeah, this is easy. Teen romance. And I say teen romance, I'm just going to get into this real quick. Teen romance, because adult romance, it's like they focus too much on sex, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? So teen romance is more about the love aspect of the two, or whoever it is, right? They focus on the emotions, what's going on in his life or her life. Like, it's more focused on the love itself. Adult films is more focused on like, yes, it's the love, but like they like to put sex in it. And I feel like that's like, bro, like that's cool and all, but like I would like to see the dynamic between the two, the two protagonists in the film. But so I was teen romance because it's real love. And every teen romance that I've seen is like, damn, bro, I wish it was like that in real life. But adult romance is just like, okay, cool. Like, I really don't. Teen romance just hits me at home more. Second, I would have to say action adventure, like Fast and Furious, bro. Fast and Furious is one of my favorite movies of all time. And third, I would have to say thriller. And it's funny because I hate horror movies, bro, with a passion. But thrillers I did because they're like psychologically scary, which is cool. But yeah. Like Jordan Peele movies. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to like really watch horror movies.
Bro, my dad made us watch horror movies, bro. I'm telling you, as a jit, like I was traumatized, but I was 5, 6 years old watching Chucky. Like, why? Bro, made me and my siblings watch horror movies, bro. Yeah, that's what.
Under 20 horror films, like scary horror films.
I've probably seen more.
But yeah.
I wish I was like that.
But
shit.
Now I'm like, what's funny is like I took a horror class for one of my college courses because we had to take like some type of like, you know, they'd be like them bullshit classes you had to take.
Yeah.
So that was one like elective class I took, and we was watching like old school horror films.
Old school horror is cool, bro.
Yeah.
I like old school. Yeah.
But
yeah.
The only thing I don't mess with is just like the demonic stuff like that.
Hereditary.
Yeah.
The Ouija, bro. I would never use a Ouija board. No, I hear you on that for real. But, the demonic, yeah, bro. I have to pray before I watch a movie like that, bro. And pray out.
Pray during.
Yeah.
My cousins put me onto this one show. It's called From, but it's almost like a.
Oh, I've heard of that. It's kind of like Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they made something called Them. So
yeah.
From is, I know what you're talking about. I've heard of that. I haven't watched it, of course, but I've heard of it.
I didn't like Them the first season. I didn't watch the second season, but Them, the first season, it was like this black family gets into this white town. There's weird stuff happening, but then it was like, when I was watching it, from my point of view, it was like the black people is doing the weird stuff. So it's like, I don't know if I sit right with that, where it's just like, it feel like I'm being attacked. Or it's like, nah, the black people's doing the weird stuff in this white town. So it's like,
damn.
But From's good. It's not really scary or stuff like that. It's just more like thriller, being stuck in a town. It's like, I feel like it's relatable. Like if I was having to deal with that every day, stuck in a town, if I try to leave, I'm in a circle and stuff like that. But
yeah.
My cousins put me on, and I was been watching every episode. So,
shit.
yeah.
But is it horror like?
Yeah, they got horror in there, but
Can't do it, bro.
it's
I
like,
won't do it. Damn. That's wild.
but from someone that don't really watch stuff like that, I feel like it's not that bad compared to other stuff I watch.
Alright. I might trust you on that. We'll see.
Yeah. He gonna call back. Don't you ever recommend me? No type of horror.
Yeah, like, hold on, bro. Hey, man. Fuck no, this shit was scary as fuck.
Yeah. The first day we met, I remember me asking you, not first day we met a couple of times already, but the first day I was shooting checkup, I was asking you what made you get into filmmaking. You told me you just was watching movies and stuff like that, which I relate to. I would watch movies and then I would watch them again and again. And so, like,
I think it's an addiction.
do you have like a top 5 like movies like you rewatch and
All
you
the
know?
time, bro. I do. They're my comfort movies. You know, it's just something I put on when I'm bored. I want to go to sleep. Definitely, all the Fast and Furious. Mainly Fast and Furious 5, 7, 8, and 6. Those movies, bro. I've, like, no exaggeration, I've probably seen Fast and Furious 5 over 200 times. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, it's probably been more than that. It's just, I just throw it on. Like, I'd be scrolling through Peacock, Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime. I'll be like, man, I just don't want to watch nothing. I'm gonna put on Fast and Furious. Fuck you talking to me. Like, you know, it's all those Fast and Furious movies. Second would have to be The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman, Zendaya, and Zac Efron. That's definitely a movie I like to put on to put me to sleep, bro. It works every time. Greatest Showman. Another movie of mine, I like, what's the movie? Passengers with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. They're like going to like a different world and they're like stuck on a spaceship. It's really good. That's definitely one I like to put on. Fourth, it'll have to be like a Marvel movie. Mainly like, probably like the first Avengers, or I really like Age of Ultron, one of those two, or Civil War. It's definitely got to be one of those. And third, I like a lot of teen romances, like I said before. Some of my go-to would have to be Everything. It's with Amanda Stenberg and I forgot that dude's name, Nick Robinson, I think. But those are definitely my like comfort movies. But at the top is definitely Fast and Furious, bro. 100%.
See, I grew up a big Star Wars fan.
For real? I didn't know Star Wars fan. That's crazy.
So
okay. George Lucas.
Yeah, George Lucas, and only George Lucas. I don't mess with the Disney shit. I still watch it. I watch it in pain, but
okay.
But I think the first one I did see was Revenge of the Sith. And that came out 2005. So.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Because he definitely made a few.
Yeah, so that was the 6th one George Lucas made, but the 3rd one in the prequel trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I like the fighting scenes, the colors.
Yep.
But I could watch that movie anytime, any day.
It's not like I dislike Star Wars, I just never got into it.
Yeah. It's for some people and it's not for like some, because like I wouldn't force anybody to watch Star Wars, because I feel like if I like force you to watch it and you don't like it,
that's all you. Don't you hate that when you recommend a movie and they come back like, bro, that shit was trash? Like, damn. When I like the Star Wars, for movies, it's always with me with stories, bro. If it has a good storyline, I like it. Star Wars has a really good storyline, bro.
When I first met you, I think I came up to Fort Collins, and
bro, now I remember. Yeah.
Y'all came up to Fort Collins.
I remember.
Introduce yourself, and then he was like, "I'm Carlito." I was like, the only person I know Carlito is like Carlito's Way.
The movie. Bro, if I got a dime for every time somebody related my name to that movie, I would be a billionaire. Bro, I'll be Elon Musk right now. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I get that a lot, bro.
Where's your name? Like, who came up with your name and stuff like that?
So I'm actually named after my mother, bro. My mom's name is Carlito. So I got an O and she has the A. So that's where my name came from. But actually my mom's friend at the time, she was like, why not name him Carlito? So like I'm like basically the junior to my mom, which I find cool as fuck, bro. Yeah, I tell her all the time, bro. She's like, bro, I'm the junior. You're like, that sounds like, you don't, it's always the son that's the junior of the father. Like when do you meet the junior? Okay, yeah, see, like that. So like, I love it, man. Yeah, so that's where my name came from. Everybody be like, you like half Mexican? Like, no, 110% black right here. But yeah, that's where my name come from though, yeah. Yeah, I love it, yeah, for sure.
So what high school did you go to?
Denver South. So freshman year, I went to George Washington High School with my older brother. He was a senior, I was a freshman. And then when he left high school, I transferred to Denver South. That's actually where I met Micah. I feel like I've been on that man forever, bro. Shit. Bro, I've been on him so long, I don't know how we met. I don't. He does, I don't. But yeah, I transferred there, and damn, I'm trying to explain how I met him, but I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, we've been friends in high school, but yeah, so Denver, and graduated there, and right after high school, bro, actually, I've been damn near everywhere. So right after high school, I started applying to plenty of colleges, mainly New York, because I love New York. I love New York City, everything about it, bro. If I can choose one place to live on earth for the rest of my life, it would be New York City, bro. Like, you can put me on house arrest in New York, I'd be totally fine with that. But so I was just applying to schools in New York and shit like that. And I ended up getting a call from this coach, because my other passion is football too as well. Well, that's actually my first love, still is. And got a call from this coach, and he was putting a team together for the school called Community Christian College in Redlands, California. And I graduated 2020, so it was during COVID year. So he was telling me and all the other teammates that he was recruiting that he was sending everyone to Vegas instead of Cali because of COVID. So I was like, all right. So I applied there, got to the school, and we all went to Vegas. And bro, it was a buttload of us, bro. I'm like, damn, he recruited all these people. We was from everywhere. Mainly everyone was from Florida, but we had people from Cali, even some people from Colorado, Ohio, bro, everywhere. Like, I got like a taste of everybody everywhere in like their culture and shit. And we was there for like 2 months. We was supposed to have 3 games, one in Louisiana, one in Houston, and one in Arizona. COVID knocked out the Louisiana game and the Houston game. So we only had 1 game in Arizona. We ended up playing that game, but we smacked them 30-0. That was nice. But the thing is, bro, the coach was a scammer. So he told all of us that we were supposed to pay an athletic fee, $2,500. Like, this don't sound right. Like, when I signed, it ain't say that, because we all signed, and it did not say that. So 2 of us paid it. It was these twins, bro. Shout out the Ellison brothers, bro. They paid it. That man took that money for himself. It was 2020, September, October, we stayed for 2 months. Played a game. I ended up catching COVID from the other team, bro. Because you know how you dap up yeah, bro. Anyway, so we all left. We made a group chat. We are still talking to this day. So I'm bored, bro. We need to do a reunion. We've been talking about that for years, but I don't think it's gonna leave the group chat. But and we ended up finding out that he took the money for himself and got fired, bro. Bro, crazy as fuck. It was like about 30 of us, but only two of us paid that, because it was sketchy. What the fuck? And that was the school's first football team. We was the first football team for that whole school. And so left there. I was still doing the school online. Ended up getting my associates there. Just doing that for 2 years. Then working this year in Denver. and I ended up applying to a school called Long Island University in Brooklyn, New York. They have a film program and all of that. They had a football team. I got in touch with the football team, the football coach, talking to him. He put me on the team. He put me on a roster and everything, bro. And saved us some money, flew out there, excited, got my classes. I was a set junior to graduate, all of that, right? And I get there, bro. New York. Like, bro, I'm in a city where, what? The city of opportunities, the city of dreams. Like, bro, I'm here. This is where I belong. So I go to the school. It's like, bro, it's like 3 blocks from Brooklyn Bridge, like 2 miles from Times Square. Like, bro, it's in the middle of the city. Like, bro, this is amazing. Get there, get to the check-in. Well, first I met my roommate. I saw my room, and then I checked in. I had to check in, like, yep, Carlito Hale right there, yep. Okay, they said, all right, you owe $15,000. What? I'm broke. What you mean? I'm sitting there like, and get this, before I flew out there, bro, I called admissions, financial aid. I called FAFSA, bro. I called, man, everybody that sits behind a desk at a school, I called them. I was like, am I good to go? I don't have to owe anything and all that. Every single person told me yes. I'm like, all right, I checked, bro. I got accepted July 2022, and I left September 3rd of 2022. So the day I got accepted, every day, bro, I checked. So like a month and a half. And they told me yes every time. So I'm like, I'm good. Flew out there and then what? Y'all didn't tell me this. Bro, I had to leave New York that same day. Bro, had to catch an Uber. The Uber was like $50 to the airport. I bought a plane ticket that same day. You know how much plane tickets are the same day you want to fly out. Bro, I went broke coming back here. I'm like, oh my God, bro. But before I caught the Uber and left, I was like, bro, I got to see at least one landmark here before I go. So I was like, what's the closest landmark? It was Times Square. So I went to Times Square and I'm looking around like, bro, I'm in Times Square where the ball drops, where movies were shot, where celebrities are, the legends been there. Like, bro, I'm in like one of the most famous like areas in the world. But at the same time, I gotta leave. So I was in the middle of like happiness and depression at the same time.
Are you the type of person where you're like in the moment, or do you like reminisce and it's like, do you like kind of appreciate, like, you know, appreciate life in the moment? Or
in that moment, I was appreciating where I was at. And then I did like this like 360 and looked around. But then when I snapped into reality, I was like, bro, I gotta leave. So I don't know, to answer that question is like, in that moment, I was in the moment. But in the back of my head, a voice was telling me, yeah, but you gotta go. I'm like, what? Happy and sad at the same time. It was the weirdest feeling I've ever had in my life. So yeah, for there, I was in the moment. I took it in as long as I could. And then flew back to Colorado, bro, and I was working a little bit, doing security down in Union Station. And Micah had a show called Bernhard Hamlet at this school at UNC. So I drove up here to see it, and I stayed up here for a weekend. And Micah just showed me all around. He was telling me how I should come here, transfer here and everything, because I was getting my associates from the school that was already at that month. It was in October of 2022. So I was like, all right, I'm applying. I applied here, got in, and I've been here ever since. Yeah. But so right after high school, I did not want to be in Colorado. Went to Vegas, went to New York. For some reason, something kept pulling me back to Colorado. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna just stay here, bro. I'm done moving around. Like, I've been everywhere, bro. But yeah.
Nah, right after I got out of high school, I went to CSU for my first year. And I almost had the like same story as you. It was like, they were telling me I owed this much, which I feel like they always do these welcome things and all that. I feel like the financial should be like the first thing that they show, because you could like fuck yourself up in your first year just by like not even really paying attention to that.
Yes.
I don't think I really learned being good, saving my money and stuff like that until I like second year of college and stuff like that. But
Yep.
understanding that financial document, what you owe, how much you get in grants, what's potential money
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Potential money, yes.
They be adding the loan money as your like total.
Yes.
So then it's like it messes you up. So for real, me, it messed me up because I'm like, I could have went to the school I graduated from because I was planning on going there, but their admission system that year was just horrible. I was like, is my financial aid package in? I'm like,
They don't know.
they don't know.
Yo,
And
oh
so,
my God.
so I'm like, I'm wasting time, and I'm just like, I just want to choose a school
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Which I'm glad I went to CSU, because the school I graduated from is more of a commuting school. You go to class, you do what you need to do for class, and then you just go back home
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I'm glad I got that college experience at CSU.
That's a big campus too.
Yeah.
How was it at CSU though?
It was good. I was definitely more quiet than I was now. I'm quiet now,
Yeah.
but
you
like
laid back.
I'm like, yeah, laid back, cool, calm, collect.
Right.
But I'm still good friends with everybody that lived in my little hallway dorm.
Word.
So I still talk to them even today. So like, it was a good little community I had. Activities, there's a whole bunch of activities where it's like kind of where it's like I wanted to explore different things, and I think that's where I get that from my vlogs and stuff like that, where I go to like the Renaissance Fair or go to the State Fair or something like that. Just where it's like two different things where I know somebody in my family would not even attempt to do that, or if I invited them to do that, would they do that or something like that, where it's like more just, you just gotta experience life.
I mean, for me and my siblings, bro, I feel like we're the black sheep of the family, bro. All four of us. I have an older brother and a younger sister and a younger brother. They're twins. I just feel like, bro, I feel like one of us, bro, not well, all of us, but I feel like one of us are gonna start it, or break the generational curse. You know what I mean? And once one does it, it's just gonna follow after the other. And I just feel like all four of us, bro, are the black sheep. Not just the family, but like the generation before us too, bro. And we're all chasing our dreams and supporting each other too. My little brother, he plays basketball. He's really good. Older brother, he raps. He's really good as well. He's been rapping since he was like 14. He's 25 now. And my youngest sister, bro, fashion, bro. She gonna be dressing Beyonce one day. You know what I mean? So like, I just feel like we're all in this. We're like on different boats, going the same way. Cause like we all have different fields, but we're all trying to make it. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's just not me, the black sheep. All four of us are the black sheep in the farm. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about chasing dreams and supporting, and how I feel and like an outcast of everyone else.
What was like that one thing that was like, all right, no, I gotta like work on this dream, this goal?
For me, bro, I started off writing. I started writing poems, bro. I probably have over 150 poems, bro, to this day. Just started writing poems. It started with me being a hopeless romantic. So a lot of poems of mine are just about love and the fantasy of finding love and shit like that. And just what I really felt, because growing up I really didn't feel heard. So I guess around like junior year of high school, I just started to think like, if I can't talk to nobody about what I'm feeling, I'm gonna just write it down. So I put in 2 poetry. I feel like that was the best way to express it. So I just started writing poetry, and love poetry and teen romances. So I'm writing about love, and I'm watching movies that I love movies, and I'm watching it. So writing it and watching it, I'm like, damn, hold on. I can write a love movie. I'm like, wait, what? So it just came, I don't know when that, it definitely was junior year of high school, but like, well, writing poems junior high school, but actually putting the pen to paper to write a movie was like the last semester of senior year in high school. I'm like, why did it take me this long to understand it? Like, I've been writing poems for like, before I started writing the script, probably like 2 years, bro. I'm like, well, like a year and a half. And then I was like, damn, why did it take me so long to understand this? So, but you know, so I started writing my first script, and it was a full movie. I taught myself how to write a script. Hours and hours of YouTube videos for weeks. YouTube University is where it's at, real shit. And bro, I taught myself how to write a script, and dude, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I think I'm really good at it. And so I wrote my first script. It's called Always Believe. It's a full movie. I wrote it, what was that? So summer of 2020, before I went out to New York. No. After high school, I'm sorry. After high school, so summer 2020, I started writing that first script. And then before I got the call to the school that I went to Vegas, I took a break. That was probably like a fourth, not even halfway through the script before I finished it. Then went to Vegas and that whole thing happened. And then when I got back to Denver, I finished it. And I finished it February 2021. And so when I finished that one, I'm sitting there like, damn, why not just move on to the next one? But I didn't want to stick around love so much. So I just started just bouncing around genres. I probably have like 20 movie ideas in my phone that are full movies. 2 of them are done, 1 of them I'm working on. But every movie that, like all the 20 movies that's in my notes, those are for when I make it big, like industry-wise. So everything I'm doing now wasn't a part of the idea. It's just the here and now. So that's where it started. It's just like poems and movies, and I was like, damn, bro, just put it together. And this, I love movies. I love writing. And the thing I love about movies is anything you think of in your imagination, you can make it your own. Like, it started off like me not, like I said, like being a hopeless romantic, not finding the one or this and that. And it's like, damn, bro, I can just put pen to a paper where 2 people fall in love. It's that easy. You know what I mean? So that's why I just started doing it. And I felt good about myself with it. So, and actually making a movie, that didn't happen until I got into college. Like, it was all about writing. Like, even when I was like, man, when I make it big to Hollywood, I just want to be a writer. Like, I don't want to be a director or whatever, like doing that. I don't got a vision. Like, I don't have a vision. And my first film, Nice to Meet You, when I wrote it, I was like, damn, I'm trying to think about who would direct this. I started thinking, I'm like, damn, it has to be me. You know what I mean? Like, I started asking like people around campus, like, not asking, but like thinking about people around campus. I'm like, damn, bro, who can direct this? Like, I'm the only one. I'm the one that wrote it. I'm the one that knows how I want it to be. I'm the one that sees it this way, this vision. I'm like, damn, it has to be me. So, and being in college, it was easier because there's so much talent, so much gifted people around here that's willing to do shit for free because they wanted to put it on their resume, make a portfolio before they make it. So, and like I said, it was always writing. And when I couldn't find a director to do my first movie, and I was like, damn, it has to be me. And then the second film, Mirror Souls, I'm like, damn, it has to be me. And then this upcoming movie, Check, I'm like, damn, I might as well just take it all the way, you know what I mean? So, I mean, acting's fun. I love acting too. Like, being in front of the camera or acting's cool because you can be someone you're not. You know what I mean? I feel like I think that helps with a lot of people as well. Like, if you're a shy person or a person that's laid back or not really, like you said, like, you know, like just laid back and this content bringing something out of you, I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. And acting really helps with that. But for me, I'd rather be behind the camera because that's where my vision really is. And what I put on paper is this is how I want it. I want a shot from this angle, at this spot. I want this actor saying this. I want this actor doing this. Like, not to sound bossy, but like, this is how I see it. So behind the camera is where I found the love for, because I couldn't find no one to do the first film. So that's where it came from, bro. And it didn't start until I got into college.
I always find correlations between like music and stuff like that. Music, filmmaking, music, cooking. Bob Ross always said, learning how to paint's the easy part, is knowing what to paint's the hard part. And like, this applies to every fucking thing in life. Oh, every fucking thing in life. That one. When I heard him say that, I was like, yo, that was crazy. So I played that with music, because basketball, I'm not good at offense. I'll tell anybody that. You don't want me shooting a game-winning three at all. But defending the game-winning three, you want me defending that. Yeah. And so I always been attention to detail like that. I'll study. I don't really need to watch film. I could watch how you play right there, and I see your tactics, and I see, like, before you shoot, you could twitch your right foot and something like that, and I'll be like, oh. And that's how it felt like with music. And I was like, this is something that like feels good. And so that's what made me get into making beats and stuff like that.
I fuck with that, man. I respect.
What's the hardest part, I guess, about filmmaking, writing? I guess following your dream in the stage you are right now. I guess what's the hard part with that? More just like it kind of deteriorates you from you wanting to follow this dream, but you know, it's just like this minor setback. But
I guess before I came here, what set me back was the lack of, I don't want to say talent, but the lack of dedication. So a lot of dedication on the college campus, because like I said, they want to build a resume, they want to build a portfolio to build the strength and skills in their career so they can take it to the highest level. So that's what stopped me, was like, there's not enough dedication here, there's not enough like hard work or love in it, right? So coming here, it was more of a push to do it. And making the first film, it just put me in a sense of mind of like, I can do it because I'm around in this college campus. But I was still hesitant because like, damn, making a movie got to be hard. But it was just my own thoughts. And the great Denzel Washington once said that making a movie isn't hard. I'm like, it's not? Obviously, I don't know. I've never made one before. And he's made, you know, countless and like remarkable movies. He was like, making a movie isn't hard. And I started thinking about it. He started relating, like, he was like, having a son in Iraq is hard, or he was like, naming like, listing like real life problems, like that's hard. And he was like, making a movie isn't hard. So I just started thinking about like, damn it, because when you do something you love, it isn't work. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not work. So everybody that's on that set is doing it because they love it. And that's what I appreciate. So I was like, damn, so if I can find people on this camera that actually loves it, I think it can be smooth. And it was good. But in my position, me not being a Ryan Coogler or Steven Spielberg or Spike Lee, the hardest part of making a movie in my position is availability and scheduling, because like I don't have a set budget. Everything, like I said, everything that we're doing is for the love of it. It's not like Universal Pictures is giving me, here go 100 million, go make a movie, you know what I mean? I wish one day. So just not getting everybody on set, that's the most difficult part, man. Like, that's pretty much what it is. So, and I don't have a set deadline or anything, but that's what I have to say, man. But making a movie is not hard. Denzel know, of course, he knows what he's talking about, as always. So yeah, it's not hard, but like I said, for the position I'm at now, the most difficult, most challenging, I would say, is definitely scheduling and availability to all the cast and crew. That would be the.
You know, I don't make beats for money. It's like this something I love. I'll do this till the day I die, and I don't need to see a cent. If I'm working somewhere else and I'm just able to have this as my outlet, I'm totally fine with that.
Facts.
I don't trip out when I buy new equipment because I just know it's just something I'm just doing for fun. And it was just one time I was in a session. I'm seeing the weed man get paid. I'm seeing the engineer get paid. I'm seeing other people getting paid, and I'm like, I'm making the beat and stuff, and then and then the dude looks at me, the rapper. I don't want to say his name and stuff, but the rapper looks at me, and he has like $15.10, and he throws it at me like I'm a stripper or something, and I'm like, I wasn't even here for the studio session like for like money or something. I just wanted to have a song out where it's like, oh, I made the beat and stuff, something like that, or like, oh, we collaborated on something like that. And so that was the time I felt disrespected, and I'm never want to have a hot head where it's like, I don't get, it's hard to make me mad, like, and so that one I just felt disrespected, and it was like kind of an ego check where it's like, you kind of do have to like have this kind of self-respect where it's like, this is not happening without you, like with the writing and producing and stuff and filmmaking, director. It's not happening without you, like you put 2 actors, you gotta worry about, like even with your last couple projects and this project you're working on, you gotta worry about the crew, you gotta worry about what you want to record with, how you want to edit and stuff like that. So this film's not happening without you. And then that's how I felt like this song's not happening. If you don't have my beat, y'all recording a acapella right now. So that's why I kind of don't feel like where it's like, I'll charge you for a beat, but that's not the reason why I'm doing it. It's doing it because I want to, and I want to make music. But if you don't respect my craft, then I shouldn't even be in the room at all. So that was like a time when I was younger, but now it's like,
I can relate to it, bro, because I feel like if I advise everyone to do this. If you can look yourself in the mirror, bro, and ask yourself, will I, like the love that you have or whatever career field you want to get into, look in the mirror and ask yourself, if this career did not pay me, will I still want to do it? And being honest with yourself and not lying, like when you're lying to yourself, only you and God know, right? So if you're actually being truthful to yourself and your answer is yes, then this is actually your love and passion. If your answer is no, you might want to check, what you want to change up what you want to do in life. But so with me, bro, football and filmmaking, bro, I've asked myself this plenty of times just to check with myself. You know what I mean? Give myself a reality check to see if I really want to do this. I asked myself if football, if the NFL, the National Football League, did not pay athletes, will I still want to do I still potentially want to get there? My answer was yes, quickly. I was like, I surprised myself. I'm like, okay, damn, all right, cool. That I definitely want to do that. And then I asked myself about filmmaking, and it was the same answer, yes. So that's when I knew, bro. I'm like, yeah, bro. Not only do I have the gift of it, the God-given gift, but like, bro, I really love this shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, going out there with you guys, with the cast and crew, and just filming, like, bro, this is fun. You know what I mean? Like,
a whole different world.
Bro, a whole different world. This is our world. We make this. You know what I mean? Like, for a kid, their fun is Fortnite. For me, it's filmmaking, bro. For me, it's football. You know what I mean? So, like, this is my fun. Like, this is not work. This is fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's challenging parts, yeah, but if you love it, it's challenging, but you're willing to keep doing it. And yeah, bro, if it doesn't pay you and you still want to do it, that's your love and passion, hands down, bro. That's how I see it.
Yeah. That's why I say I apply that to YouTube and stuff like that. Because I mean, I definitely do have goals of making money with my dream. But like right now I'm at 62 subscribers, nowhere close to where like making monetization and sponsorship deals and stuff like that. But I like really enjoy like even recording. I'm editing. I'm cracking myself up. I'm like, I don't even know how I entered.
Yeah, I get you. When you looking back at it.
And then when I get like reactions and stuff, if it was just one viewer per video, and I'm cool with it and stuff like that. I like genuinely love making skits, vlogs, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Because it, like you say, like eventually, yes, we want to make money, but that's the definition of professionalism. Yeah. Like, it's just like me saying like, if it didn't pay you, that's just an if. It will. It's like everyone said, let's chase a bag, chase a bag. Like, why are you chasing a bag? If you chase your dream, the bag gonna chase you. What are we doing? You know what I mean? So like, you're going to get paid either way. Like, you have to get paid. This is the world. This is America. Like, a professional means you get paid to what you do. Professional football player, professional doctor, like the profession, that label means you will get paid. So why not do what you love? Like, why chase the bag? Why go work something that you don't want to go to get the money? So chase something you love and the money's gonna follow right. It's inevitable. You're going to get paid. So you know what I mean? So when you look at it like that, you should definitely see what you like, go back into your passions and desires for sure.
Just off what you said, I don't think money's ever been a motivation for me.
Same here, bro. Never.
And I think that's the problem with our generation. I don't know, it's cool to have goals where it's like making money, or have the biggest bag in the room. It's cool. It's cool to have those goals, and if you can, of course, do that and get your bag, right?
Right.
But it'll be like, you making a film, nobody's getting paid, and
nobody, bro.
But then they feel entitled. Oh, I need to get something, or I need to get something out of this, and it's like the opportunity is to something, but. When I hear like a whole bunch of stories of people just collaborating and stuff like that, they're not talking about money at all.
Yeah.
And when our generation, they're talking about collaborating, they're talking about, how much am I getting paid first and stuff like that.
They feel entitled, bro.
They feel entitled.
Hey, you not Will Smith. Mm-hmm. You ain't little baby. Like, somebody gotta pay you. What? Like, respectfully, like, I'm sorry, but you're not. I mean, it's cool to think of yourself of that, but like, you're not there yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you mean pay you? Pay you what? You's not Drake. Like, let's collab and get there. You know what I mean? So I understand that, bro, for real. Facts.
Yeah, so that's never been, like, I don't want to be on my deathbed and they be like, he got to that bag.
No. I want to be like, he inspired. He made, no, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, what? Back in high school, bro, I actually did like a self-survey for myself. Like, I was like, bro, before I went to school, like, bro, I'm finna go around and ask people what they want to be in life. Bro, every time I ask somebody, I shit you not. I'm like, bro, what do you want to be when you, like, what do you want to do? Bro, 60% of people I ask, fuck bitches to get money. What the fuck? Bro, you want to be a porn star? Like, what the fuck you mean, bro? And like, I'm like, and I guess people say that because that's like the cool saying. But like, bro, like you said, like, our generation just wants money. Like, I guess so, bro. And then like the other 40% that people that ask, they actually had dreams. But like to this day, they're not chasing that because I guess they just gave up, or they like saw the shortcut of, okay, chasing a dream, it's not easy, but it's not hard to do. You know what I mean? I think Will Smith said that. It's like, it's easy, but it's not. And it's gonna take longer to do. So they'll rather take the shortcut of working a 9 to 5, wherever they're doing, instead of taking the long road, the long journey to what they really wanna love and get the money in the long run. But they want to get the money now, here and now, and not do something they love, something they hate. Bruh, Like, it's so many people I went to high school with that had dreams of, bro. I'm talking about even some of filmmaking, football, basketball, cosmetics, fashion design, like, bro, you name it. And all of them are not doing any of that or putting any effort into doing that. I'm like, damn, what happened? They all took the shortcut of making money. And like, I feel like they're stuck in this cycle, like making money. Like, bro, if you started here, you'll probably be there, you know what I mean? So for me, money has never, ever been the motivation. It's always been dreams, bro. And it's taking long as fuck, but hey, bro, whenever it happens, it's gonna happen. Hands down, bro. So I heard that for real.
Can you tell us about the film again?
Yeah. But yeah, so just try to make it different, like White Man Can't Jump, but I wanted to make it about a black guy and like a mixed racial person, which is, he's Asian and Mexican. His name is Eric. So
Shout out Eric.
yeah, it counts as on us sometimes, baby. We gonna get there. But yeah, so I wanted to make their personalities different, but their situations the same. So Genesis, the main character, and Eric, they both have family members that are sick. And they meet, so Eric, he's new to the city, and Genesis, he's very well known. They're both very good basketball players, and they meet after a one-on-one, and Eric beats Genesis, and Genesis sees that he can play. And Genesis has been looking for a teammate to run with him in this tournament, that the winning prize can help his family member. And Eric finds out that this winning prize can help him, his as well. And so I wanted, like I said, a good movie to me is a movie that has a storyline and a really good storyline. So I wanted this movie not just to be touched on basketball, but to also have some vulnerability, some intimacy, and a real story that somebody can relate to or can put people, give the audience something to watch. Yeah. Before I wrote the script, I knew how it was going to end. But the struggle was how I was going to start the script. I was like, okay, how do I even want to start it? And then that took me a while, and I was like, okay. I found out how I wanted to start it. Actually, me and Micah came up with the story, and actually me and Micah, we came up with the story first, and then we got in touch with Michael's uncle, who is the father of Tati Gabriella. Shout out her, phenomenal actress. And he gave us some pointers on the story. So basically, all three of us came up with the story, and it gave it way more depth. We actually wanted to make it a short film, but after talking with him and giving the story more depth and more, I guess, like, detail, we were deciding to make it a feature film. So the biggest thing about writing the script was trying to find out how it started, but I definitely knew how it was going to end. I definitely knew what the middle was going to be about. So the struggle of starting the script was like the best thing about the script, but like best thing about starting the script. That's what it was. Yeah.
I find that good because there's a lot of movies where it's like the first the 3 acts. Act 1 would be good, Act 2 would be good, and then the third one just like you didn't spend that much time on that. So I feel like it's great having that direction, like, oh, this is how I want it to end. Yeah. And you're spending more of your time on how you want it to start and stuff like that, where it's just not.
The ending can make or break a movie, man. Yeah, it can make or break. Every time I watch a movie, I'm like, I'm curious on how this is gonna end. Because if it's a trash ending, it makes the whole movie trash, bro. Like, seriously, it's like, I can reference this to a fit. You can have Nike Tech, a Louis Vuitton shirt, Gucci belt, I don't know, some very expensive pants, Balenciaga pants, but then you got some white girl dirty forces. Bro, your whole fit is trash. Your shirt 2,000, your pants 3,000, your belt 500, but them shoes. You're the bummiest. You're the bummiest dude in the place. You know what I mean? So that's like what it is in the movie. The movie can be phenomenal, but then the end of this trash, the whole movie was bad. Yeah. So the ending is very, very, very important. Very important.
What's next for you, as in goals wise? I guess. What's your goals for this movie, and then what's next for you goals wise?
For this movie, man, I want this to be my biggest film. I don't want to say in my career, because I do believe God has a plan for me to share my ideals. You know, a movie is just an ideal in your head that you put on the big screen. And it's a story, you know, so you tell a story to the world. So I feel like I got this imagination in my head that I can do better than what I'm doing now or whatever in the long run. So, but for this movie, I definitely want to be the biggest movie I've made yet. I do highly, highly believe that this might be the one that becomes me and Micah's and yours and everyone else that wants to take it to the highest level. Our big break. I really believe it, man. Like my first two films, I was like, you know, so I'm just doing it just for the love and the fun of it. But I'm doing this because I love it too. But I highly believe that this film is going to make noise, man. So the goal is to put it down the tunnel of film festivals, just put it through there. Hopefully put it on Tubi and YouTube too, so other people can see it. Have a showing, a premiere, and just see where it goes, man, and, you know, pray on it. But I highly believe that this film is probably gonna do it, man. The way I envision it, tell you, man, the way I see this movie, how I wanted it to be directed, how I wanted it to go, I mean, down to the biggest scene to the smallest of like how the translation is gonna be, do I really feel like this movie can do it big? And for the long run, man, just whoever maybe sees that movie or sees my talent or even Micah's talent too, and just, you know, probably work behind somebody that's big and start just making movies Hollywood and doing it big, you know. That's the dream, man. That's the dream in this field, at least.
Where do you have most fun at? I know you have fun with the whole filmmaking process.
Yeah.
Being in front of the camera, behind the camera, writing, and all that. You basically doing pre-production, the production, and post-production. So, what's your the one you find like you having like the most fun with so far?
I think the most fun would have to be post-production. Yeah, bro. Post-production got to be had to be the most fun about doing a movie, bro. The trailers, the interviews, like all the marketing, all the advertisement, you know, and then people that hear about it come talk to you, tell you, oh, you got a movie coming out, you got this. I get that all the time, bro. I got that today so many times. Like, oh, you got that movie coming out. Like, I would have to say post-production, bro. Editing it, putting the sound together, the credits. I love doing the credits, bro. You know, so yeah, post-production, bro. From these last two films I did, I would have to say post-production is definitely the most fun I've had making films so far. I'm very excited what this post-production is gonna be. After it's done, oh, my boy. It's probably, yeah, definitely. So yeah, post-production for sure, yeah.
I don't want to say like least favorite, but what's one that's just like kind of just in the way, but you know you had to focus on, like?
Even though it's fun to do, I would just say editing, because these last two films I edited, and that's why I asked you if you wanted to help me edit it, because I feel like, I'm like, damn, if I actually want to do this how I want to do it, I'm going to need some help, you know what I mean? I'm not the best editor, but I do what I can. So I would say editing, bro, because the time I spend on editing, I can be doing, you know, a lot of other post-production things, and plus the way I edit, I'm like, damn, bro, I don't want to edit it. I want it to be better, but I don't know how to make it better. You know, so for this film coming up, Checkup, it's like, damn, bro. Like, if I actually want to do this right, I'm going to have the experts, you know, do it. So I would say editing, bro. Editing for sure.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get used to editing, and the hardest part was just knowing what I wanted to do, especially for like your next films, if you do plan on editing still.
Yeah.
Having, like how you said, with the ending in mind.
Yeah.
I apply it to editing with that, so like I already know how I want to edit before I even press record.
Oh.
So.
Damn, I never thought. See, I never thought like that.
So like Porter type of
Yeah,
thing.
about the grocery store.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna do something where it's like newspaper. I wanted like old school type of thing. So.
I see what you're saying.
It helped me like get that vision or try something like way different than what I would do. A lot of the other stuff I was editing, it'd just be like, you know, cut, and then put together.
You are who you hang around, man. And when you keep yourself around creative people that have the same goal as you, or it doesn't have to be the same goal, you know what I mean? But the same drive, bro. Same passion, the same desire, the heart of wanting to do it, man. Bro, you are who you hang around, man. And being around you, being around Micah, and everyone that wants to be on this journey, bro, we finna get there. We finna make it, bro. For sure. Yes, sir.
Want to shout out your Instagram?
Oh, yeah, my Instagram is Vaughn_King. Vaughn is spelled VAUGHN _KVNG. I just made it a little different there. But yeah, that's me, man. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, dog. Yes, sir. Type shit.